Hello, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to use VOSviewer. So if you go to VOSviewer.com, you'll come to the following website. Now there's a range of resources here that you can use that you can read up on VOSviewer. So basically in terms, VOSviewer is a software tool for constructing and visualizing bibliometric networks. These networks may be, for instance, include journals, researchers, or individual publications, and they can be constructed based on citation, bibliographic coupling, co-citation, or co-authorship relations. If you go to features, you can go to the drop down and you go to the actual highlights of the system. So the techniques, you can use advanced layout and clustering techniques. You can use natural language processing techniques, and you can create bibliometric networks. So if you go to download, you'll be able to download VOSviewer here. If you have a Mac, you can download it here. If you have a Windows machine, you can download it here, and there's various systems here. There's instruction how to do it, and if you want to get notifications of updates, you can also do it also. Now, when you click this, it'll begin its download. You can then go through the process of extracting the file and running the file and so on. Now, today in Web of Science, so the database I selected was Web of Science Core Collection. Okay, so you're basically searching the world's leading scholarly journals, books, and proceedings in the sciences, social sciences, and arts and humanities here. So I'm navigating the full citation work. Today, what I want to do is I want to look at smart cities. I want to add a row, and I want to look at blockchain. So I'm currently looking at I want to look at the research gap that's available at the moment in smart city and blockchain research. So I'm actually currently writing a paper at the moment. So I want to see what's out there at the moment in terms of research regarding the use of blockchain in smart city research. I'm going to press search. Okay, so I can see here it's bringing me back one of 23 pages. Okay, if I navigate down through, you can see the various research papers. So the first one, it brings me up, a blockchain-empowered crowdsourcing system for 5G-enabled smart cities. So I can see here, of that 23 pages, it's bringing me back 222 results. So initially, I'm seeing here that, there's not a lot of research on this area. Now, the first thing I need to do in order to use VOSviewer is actually export these 222 files. So what you want to do is click export. What you want to do is other file formats. What you want to do is go for all records from 1 to 22. Make sure you go down to full record and cited references. And what you want to do here is go to tab delimited windows. Now, if your VOSviewer is tabbed is for Mac, you would select that. Okay. And I want to press export. So it's sending all the 222 records to my system, and it's going to download it here. Okay, that's fully downloaded. And when I click into it, I can see here the various record details for each citation, for each journal, downloaded as a text file. Okay, that. So I want to go into VOSviewer. Now, this is the diagram or visualization that I have configured from the file that I just downloaded. Now, how did I get here? It's very interactive. We could see the various topics that has been looked at in terms of the blockchain when researching smart cities. And if I click into smart cities here, I can see various other aspects also, and their color coordinations as well. So in order to create this graph, I can go to create. Now there's several types of data or maps that you can create. You can create a map based on network data. You can create a map based on text data. But I want to create a map based on bibliographic data. Okay, so choose this option to create a co-authorship, keyword co-occurrence, citation, bibliographic coupling, or co-citation map based on bibliographic data. The core word here is keyword keyword co-occurrence. So I'm interested in the keywords that the authors have put into their bibliographic data, and that will give me indication of the topics that have been covered in terms of smart city research in the context of blockchain. So once I press the second one there, I press next. We'll go, make sure you choose the one where it says Web of Science is supported, so it's the top one above. I want you to click into next. Now this is where you actually have saved your records file that we just downloaded from the website. So when you click into here, you'll see your text file and you'll be able to upload it there. You click next. Now, there's various types of analysis and unit analysis you can do on counting method. Leave it at the default full counting. Leave it at the default all keywords. I'm interested in all the keywords. And co-occurrence here, I'm not interested in the authors or their citations or the coupling or the co-citation. I'm interested in the co-occurrence of the keywords used. Press next. We'll leave the number of occurrences as 5. If you want to do 77, you can. I'm interested, actually, so the more I bring it down, the more keywords they're going to throw it up. So I'm going to bring it down to 3, and we're going to analyze that range. So we're going to leave it here. The default, as you can see, you can't move it up, but you can move it down if you want to. We're going to go to next. Now this is interesting. You can actually select or deselect the various keywords that you want to see on your map. Okay, so if I don't want to see, let's say, anything to do with a specific keyword like WSN, I can take it out. If I don't want to see anything to do with systems or security or the internet, I can take it out. So for the time being, I'm going to leave it in, and then I'm going to press finish. Okay, and it gives me the exact same diagram that we logged in here. Now there's various elements you can do here with your thing. You can actually, if you scroll in with your mouse, you can go into the a bit deeper in to see the various clusters of keywords that are being used and so on. Now if you want to actually save this, if you want to take a screenshot, so for example if I was zoomed in, I could take a screenshot. If I want to save it, I can save this here by going through the actual clicking save and saving where I want to save it. So I can click into the 3 dots and save it into my desktop if I want. There's various elements you can do here in terms of the items. You can change the parameters in terms of the analysis. If I want to do an overlay visualization, I can do it like such. If I can see the density of the words used, we can see blockchain, Internet of Things, the internet, and smart cities. We can see the density there also. If you want to take a screen grab, you can give it to you can take a screen grab of the actual screen just to show this network analysis. Now I've used these type of pictures in research papers or at the start of my research when I'm working with other authors, just to see where there might be a gap in the research in terms of where we could look at with a more in-depth analysis of the literature. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that video. It was just a quick overview of how to use VOSviewer, how to download it, and then how to do a quick embryonic search of blockchain and smart city research using Web of Science, taking that text file, uploading it here to get a network visualization of the co-occurrence of keywords used in the bibliographic data.